Hey everyone, welcome back to Workbench Wednesday. The bench is a complete mess. I just been working on this SCX 24 YEP budget build, and there's so much. I've been taking like the 6x6 I took apart because I was going to use the axle out of that one. I ended up using the middle axle for the rear for this. Ended up not using this axle for. I was going to use the metal axle. But I really wanted to do a nylon one, and also it helps with the budget if I do a nylon one. So I ended up getting the four-wheel steer kit. The other one's here for the rear, but I don't want a four-wheel steer this because it's the budget one. I just want to use the front axle out of it. And then it's like 60 bucks for these two. So that ends up being only 30 bucks. And it's brass. It's got a link. It's got the servo mount. They got the hex, the axle, of course. So it's ISO. So it's got really good steering. So that was I have a video that's coming out about this anyways, but just quick little thing about that, kind of the direction I'm going. It's been pretty good. Waiting on some other parts though, some link material. So these are just like 2mm. It's just so flimsy though. It's actually like this right here, but it's so flimsy that it'll work. I want a little bit thicker, kind of like it's 3mm. I think that's coming to do an actual link and use Ascent. Yeah, but it's been cool little build. Got me excited about the 24s again. I haven't really been excited. I did the Delica build and I liked it because it was a cool little van, but it didn't perform well. So it was kind of like underwhelming because it's a van. I mean, the body weighs as much as the chassis, if I remember correctly. So it's like, I don't know. I liked it. I just, performance-wise, it was obviously lacking. But doing this again, it definitely got the creative juices kind of flowing, kind of deal. It was nice. Think I'm just gonna take that apart the rest of the way. I don't really use it much. It was a cool project to do. The 6x6, the files for this are up on MakerWorld. A few people, a good amount of people have downloaded it. Not many people have actually posted though. Like they just kind of download it and then, I'd like to see pictures and stuff of it, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's not something I ran a lot. I just didn't really care for the chassis. I made it like just what it needed to be. Like it wasn't really, I wasn't going for looks. I mean, I kind of was a little bit with the, fastback or whatever kind of end, but like, I just wanted to make a 6x6 and see if I could. And yeah, so I'm just gonna take this apart the rest of the way, scrounge up the hardware, use the links for something, do another build. And that's about it for that one. Deadbolt, this was taken apart. It's going back together though, because I was gonna use the front axle in this build before I was gonna do an ISO. I literally have a spreadsheet of like, if I do it this way, it's this much. If I do it this way, it's this much. And yeah, I'm just putting it back because yeah, it works okay how it was, and I don't want to mess with it. I was thinking about using this body for this, but I really don't want to mess this body up because my kids have two of these bodies too, like two deadbolts also, same color. And I just think it's cool to run them all together. And you can't find it's discontinued, this whole truck, and you can't find this body pre-painted. And I've been trying to find one or two used just to kind of have, and haven't been able to find any. Well, I found one guy, but he's not local. He's like 2 hours away, and it's not worth that much to me. Like, it'd be cool to get, but I don't know. Maybe if I'm in that area sometime, I'll see if I'll message him, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's going back together though, and I don't think I need to do much to it actually. I think I literally just need to put it back together because I did like an actual build on that sort of. I do want to get rid of the hexes on it though. I need to mess around with that because it's like they're extended axle shafts plus 5mm hexes, so they're extended like 10mm each side. So the scrub is like ridiculous. And I also never trimmed the housings on these. I never trimmed any actual stock housing because I ended up just buying ISOs a lot of times. Yeah, so that's going to put that together. That's getting taken apart. These tires were on here originally. These tires were on something else. These are actually Black Label 1.0s. I cut out to 1.3s. There's just stuff everywhere. And it's just, I've been trying to use as much stock parts as possible. And it's a mess. Yeah, I don't know. Next thing. I've been working on the Wolf build. Got some Revolt 3D printed inserts in there. They definitely are doing better than the foams were because of how lightweight this is, but I think I need to maybe, these are 4%, I think I might need to go like 3%, I don't know, I'm honestly just thinking about swapping these tires out. They don't seem to be working that well on here, and I don't know. I've never really been a pin guy. I only bought these because I wanted to try pins, and I haven't really like them. I like them a little bit on my Heliumon, but I didn't like the look of them. So I changed them out back to the Ruptures, which aren't much better looking, but they're just kind of like beefier looking, I guess. And they did pretty good. Like the Ruptures do really well on that truck. I don't know. I just they do okay, but I'm not really happy with them. I don't know. Ended up I made a servo mount that has a battery and axle with it. Put some weight on the front of it. Escape 32 now, secure. Little drone motor in there. Yeah, anyways, I got a video coming out for this probably the beginning of next week, I believe it is. I'm just trying to finish up a couple editing things. It was raining all last week, so I couldn't do any like footage or testing or anything. I just barely got to do it today, and today's Tuesday. This comes out tomorrow. So I just need to edit the rest of that stuff, get it put up. So yeah, not too bad. It's fun having something different. It's just I'm kind of struggling because I don't know it that well. A little broken. That was my fault though. But yeah, I don't know. We'll keep messing with it, and hope I can get some pointers from you guys and everyone else that watches. Next up, got the Coyote. Still been loving this truck. Absolutely loving it. Put some weight on the front with some brass portal boxes. What else did I do? Oh, I extended the rear. You guys can't see that though because there's so much stuff. All right. Oh, there we go. Kind of sneaks in there. Got a video on this coming up too, on the couple of mods that I did to it. Let's see, anything? I still haven't broken anything on this thing. You know what? I keep seeing people posting that they are... What the... Interesting. I don't have a lot of wheels loosen up on me, but... Could be all the falls it's taking, because it's gotten a lot of time on it. Anyways, I've seen a lot of people breaking links. I mean, these ones are like Mias links or whatever, but like, I literally saw a post today on the SCX103 Facebook group, and the guy was like, "Oh, I've broken 6 sets of links, like the rod ends." And then another guy was like, "Yeah, I've had 5 or 7 done too, broken too." And another guy was like, "I keep breaking them. What do I do?" And I'm like, "What are you people doing? Like, this thing has taken so many tumbles. Like, look how scratched up. You guys can't see in the thing, but like, it's just, it is it's beat. The scratching is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand what people are doing to break them. Like, I've had trucks that are even heavier tumble down mountains, and I only break like maybe 1 link every so often. Like, I don't understand what people are doing. And this has a Pro Elite in it, like 2300 kV, so it's got speed, it's got some weight. It's like, I honestly don't understand what people are doing. I don't get it. It's not a race truck. It's not a basher. Like, what do you? It's an Ultra 4. Is that like what they think it is or something? Is that the really fast like sand truck like off road thing? I don't even know. Like, it's nuts to me. But whatever. This thing is literally tumbled down like it's got to be a 30-foot cliff. I think it was. But it's just, I don't know. I don't get it. But I love this truck. So, anyways. Video coming up on this also. Finally got time to do footage today for it, so hopefully soon. And the only other video I have coming up too is the rock slide. I did a couple little things to it, nothing crazy. I wanted to try the stock tires again, see how they compared to the Tusks, since I've had those on for months. Spoiler, not much better at all. Like, there's no difference between the two. Like, people keep, oh, I put the stocks back on because like they're so much better. The stuff I'm doing with the stock tires, I was doing with the Tusks. It doesn't seem to matter to me. Like, I'm just gonna maybe figure out which one I like the looks of better, and throw those on. I might just keep the stocks on and put the Tusks to the side, because eventually I'd like to get an SCX6, and I'll just throw those on that. I just don't want to waste I don't want to feel like I wasted my money, so I just kind of keep them on. But they don't matter. They're both the same. Like, one of the biggest reasons I might keep them on is because I don't want to take off the wheels, swap the tires, swap the inserts, and do all that, baloney. It's just, I don't feel like doing it. So, we'll see. I don't know. And then I think that's it for a couple videos that I remember that are in the queue. I have one about making links, but it's kind of like an excerpt of another video in the Coyote. But it's just kind of, to separate it out so people don't have to watch a whole video on the whole Coyote when it's just about making the links. And then the only other thing to mention is I ended up finding a Betty body at the local hobby store. They said they had 2 of them, and I was gonna buy both. But when I got there, like the night before, it said 2. When I got there in the morning, it was only 1, so I only got the 1. I was gonna put it on here, but you know, obviously not ready for it yet. But like I really want to, but I've always wanted a Betty, but I don't want to spend the $300 to $400 that people are asking for one. So I was like, oh, I'll buy the body and I'll like put it on a deadbolt or something, you know, like a setup. Just make my own Betty. So I wanted 2 bodies, one to chop up and put on here, and then one to make like kind of nice, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, they didn't have it. So now I'm not sure what I want to do. I mean, there's others, you can find them online and order them. I just don't know. I ended up ordering a deadbolt body that's clear. I found on eBay. Ended up actually being from the same state. I didn't realize it. probably could have went and picked it up, but it's hopefully going to be here by the end of the week. I don't know, but it's the clear deadbolt body, and I'm just going to, you know, chop it probably for that. I don't know. I'm so back and forth. I'm torn. I really want to put this on, but I don't want to cut it up. Like, obviously in the back, all I'd have to do is just chop off the fender, and then chop off probably this. I probably have to just chop off this whole, just the fender area here, which kind of sucks because it has this, so it's like weird when you cut it off. I don't know. That's honestly the biggest thing I'm not sure about, because if I go to cut it, I got to get rid of the step, because if I cut this off, the tire's gonna, you know, I have to get rid of the step. The body can go back to about here. Then I thought about just making it so it sits here and in the fender well, but obviously it still won't fit the tire. If I put the 5mm hexes off of there on here, well, this thing's already really wide because it's 5mm plus the big offset wheels. But like, you know, I don't know. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll just chop the hell out of it and just like literally just, but again, this right here is kind of screwing me up. I don't really know what to do here. Like, maybe I thought about maybe like angling it in and then going up and then trying to keep most of this. I don't know. I'm torn. Honestly, the deadbolt would be the easiest. It literally just minimal trimming up here. I got to chop off half of this anyways. But yeah, I don't know. We will see. When the deadbolt body comes in, I'll just check back and forth and see. I don't really know how to make this part look well. The front, if this wasn't here, this little jerry can thing, because if not, I have to chop it off, and that looks weird. It's gonna be like a big hole. Like, what am I gonna do there? But I think that looks sick. Slam down like that. Moved around, obviously. It's just clean it up. But I think that's all I'm going to talk about for this thing. I just got to wait for the body and the deadbolt body and see what I really want to do. I think that's it, other than the Ascent 32 giveaway is going to be on the 30th. What are we at? May. We're May right now, so May 30th, and then June 6th, I believe it was. Yeah, May 30th is the giveaway, and then it's a rain date of June 6th, so if something happens on the 30th, like if I am sick or something happens kid-wise or whatever, the 6th will be the makeup day, hopefully. And yeah, so a video about that came up yesterday, 2 days ago for you now. For me, it's yesterday. Go check that out. US only. It's going to be on the live, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have all the names on the generator thing by 9 p.m. Once those names are on the generator, then I'll just do the giveaway. So, and then you're going to have like 5 minutes to respond saying you're here, because if not, I'm going to pull another name because I want to give it away that day. I don't want to, oh, it's you, and then you don't say you're here, and then I have to do it again. So we're gonna give a little time limit kind of thing, you know. I don't know if that's gonna annoy people, but I don't really care because I just want to get it done and yeah, not mess around. Just want to get it all done at once. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I don't have anything else. I don't think I've bought anything else really. I've just been kind of working on that, finishing up the Ascent 32 video. Oh, I got the Rocket. Just remembered I got the Rocket RC for the Surpass Gecko 3660 motor. This is the actual one to program. It has the whole 20 settings, whereas the regular Rocket only has like 12 or 14, and you need like a programmer for each type of ESC for some stupid reason. So whatever. If there are any comments, questions, or suggestions below, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.